Daytona Beach, Florida is home to Hankster's Hot Rods Muscle Car and Collector Car Showroom, where we own all of our vehicles. We are not a consignment dealership. If you're watching today's presentation on YouTube, please be sure to check out our website, hanksters.com, so you can find all of our most current inventory. We have thousands of YouTube subscribers, so we leave our video content up because our subscribers like to watch it. However, when a vehicle is funded in full, it comes down off of our website letting you know that particular unit is no longer available and has been sold. Also, check out our Facebook and our Instagram. We're going to be posting vehicles such as this one right here on both those locations prior to us doing our photo and video shoots. This way, if you are in the market for something specific, a year, make, and model that you might be into, you can maybe get a jump on it on another prospective buyer by checking out our Facebook and Instagram. Also, you can find items there that we sell in our gift shop here in Daytona. Hats, t-shirts, apparel, signs, banners, flags, all kinds of garage-related, man cave-related type items. So check that out as well. Very cool stuff. We ship it all over the United States. Today we are going to present to you a 1967 Chevelle. It is not a true SS car. It is a 136 code VIN, not a 138 code VIN, and the price will reflect that. It does have a call tag up there that there will be a photo of on our website that will indicate your 136 VIN number. Also, it does have power brakes and it does have power steering. However, there is no AC. 396 big block. So let's take a closer look at this machine. It is plum in color, purple in color. Paint on the car is really nice. It does have the it's done in an SS style, so it has your SS 396 badging up there on the grill, where you will see a lot of people do that on a 136 car. They look the same as a 138 car. The only way you can tell is just by the VIN. Paint on the top of the fenders and the hood is fantastic. Really nice paint job on this car. It's not a cheap paint job. 396 flags there on your front driver's side fender. Wheel opening moldings are in great condition. BFG radials on the 5-star aluminum rims. Disc brakes up front. Window glass on the car all the way around is in really good condition. We'll start with the front window. I don't see any cracks or chips. Also, check out your molding around the front windshield and the drip rail moldings around the windows here as we continue on throughout the car. All the chrome on the car is in good shape from that standpoint. Same thing with the vent glass window here. All the chrome on the vent glass window is in good shape. Does have a mirror mounted there on the driver's side door. Body lines on the car are really nice. The door fitment is extraordinary there, up front to the front fender and in the rear to the rear quarter. Look at how flush that door lines up there with the rear quarter and the lower rocker. And there is like a pinstripe here, a black pinstripe that lines up. You could barely see it. It's kind of cool the way that it's there, but you can't, it's not really standing out, but it lines up perfect from the front fender to the driver door to the rear quarter. Let's take a look inside the car. Again, very nice door panel. See how the door panel's not all warped at the bottom. Armrest isn't torn. Up top there, it's painted nice and black. It's not all, you know, worn off or pitted like you see in some of the older Chevelles. Steering wheel in the car is in good shape. It's in decent shape. Dome light illuminates when you open up the driver's side door. The headliner in the car looks to be newer. All the vinyl in the car looks to be in good shape. Start with the driver's seat here. It does have seat belts in the front. We will push our button here and we will look in the back seat. The back seat has seat belts as well. The floor mats, we just bought them. They are brand spanking new. The real nice high quality ones. The carpeting underneath the floor mat there is in pretty good condition. It's not torn up or ripped up. You do have brand new floor mats in the front that have the Chevelle designation there on the floor mat, and then the carpeting underneath the floor mat's in good shape. It is an automatic car. It is a center console car. Oh, let's put the Gotta put the little hole for the high-low beam there in the floor. There's your 136 VIN. We'll have a photo of that on the website as well. Again, check out the body lines on the car. The 67 Chevelle has a huge rear quarter there. You can see it's all nice and straight. It's not all wavy or, you know, the door fitment's not sticking out at the bottom, misaligned. You do have a little spot there that somebody's brush touched. It was like a little chip or something. It's been brush touched right there, right above the Super Sport on the driver's side rear quarter. I mentioned earlier in the video presentation that the window glass on the car is in excellent condition. You can see your chrome there around the rear window and the rear window itself. The clarity is really good on the rear window. Big rear quarters mean a big deck lid, and this one has nice fitment here. Your lines on the rear deck lid are good, and it fits nice and flush to the rear quarters. The SS designation there in the center of the rear valance below the keyhole there, and then your reverse lights down low. Chrome on the rear bumper looks to be in good shape. Let's see what's in the trunk. Simple trunk mat, no spare, no jack. We did not get it with the car when we bought it, so we didn't take it out or anything like that, and we're not putting anything in there. So, but your trunk pan is nice and solid throughout the entire car. Continuing down the passenger side, again, this car is super straight. It's really nice. The body lines on the car are really nice. Also, the paint, just besides for the little brush touch I showed you on the driver's side, I haven't seen any blistering, cracking, fading, fish eyes, peel in the clear coat, nothing. Everything, the paint's laid nice and uniform. There's no debris, there's no you know, areas where maybe the surface of the metal wasn't prepped properly and the paint wanted to bubble. It's a really nice paint job on the car. Drip rail moldings on the passenger side are the same as what they were on the driver's side. Somebody did a nice job of putting those on. Sometimes you see people that either don't know what they're doing or don't have the proper tools to do it with, and they want to press it on and it dimples or dents the chrome, and that's not the case on this car. So we have the same thing on the passenger side that we did on the driver's side. Door panel's real nice, not all warped at the bottom. Armrest is not torn. The Chevelle floor mats there on the passenger side, all 4 floor mats are brand new. We put them in there. The car didn't come with floor mats, so we went ahead and bought a set of floor mats. The bucket seats are in great condition, both on the driver's side and the passenger side. Same thing with the rear vinyl. I don't see any rips or tears in there. Again, you'll have a lot of still photos of the interior to look at on our website, so take a good hard look at those. Again, check out your door fitment on the passenger side. It's the same as the driver's side. You got that same pinstripe, gives the car a cool look, nice accent piece. All 4 wheels, they look to be in great shape. They're either brand new or newer. No curb rash, no pitting, no rust, so all 4 wheels look good. And again, we take really close still photos of the wheels on the website. You'll be able to see that. So on these older classic cars, what you have a tendency to see is they have big metal hoods, and you know, it's easy to move them back and forth, and you'll see chips out of the tops of the fenders or the corner of the hood, and this one doesn't have that. It's again, nice hood fitment. Hasn't been shaken from side to side or closed improperly to chip the fenders or the hood itself. So you got that going for you too. It's all in good shape. It's a pretty nice Chevelle. We've already had, it's only been sitting here for 48 hours. We've already had some interest in the car just sitting here in our showroom floor. It almost sold yesterday, as a matter of fact, without us even doing a photo and video shoot on the car. So I imagine the car will go relatively quickly. Just did a quick walk around on the car. Shortly here, we're going to take it outside. We'll put it on a lift and throw it in the air and check out. We'll show you guys the undercarriage, and then we'll go drive it. It's always fun to drive a big block Chevelle. We've got a beautiful day here in Daytona. However, I do encourage you guys to come to our showroom in person if you're interested in this Chevelle or you're interested in any other classic car we have in our building. They're old cars. The paint's not going to be perfect. The interior's not going to be perfect. They aren't going to run and drive like your 2021 Camaro or 2022 Camaro or, you know, Chevrolet product or whatever you have for your daily driver. They have been, you know, repainted, motors changed, transmissions changed, things of that nature. So please come to our showroom and check the car out in person that you're interested in. We'll be happy to pull it outside for you. You can check out the paint really good. We'll put it on the rack for you. You can look at the undercarriage, the suspension components, bottom of the motor, bottom of the trans pan, oil pan. We'll let you drive it. You can see how the car stops, what kind of acceleration it has, how the car handles, how the transmission shifts. We get many, many visitors to our showroom month after month and year after year that come look at our vehicles. However, the majority of our business is done sight unseen. We are, at the end of the day, an internet-based business. So most of the transactions we conduct on a monthly basis are done sight unseen just by these video shoots, photos, bank wires, text messages, phone calls, so on and so forth. We've been doing that for over 20 years. We've been very successful at it. So hopefully that tells you a little bit about our business model and the longevity we've had in selling these 30, 40, 50, 60-year-old cars sight unseen. We do the best job we possibly can of representing each one of our vehicles as honestly and as accurately as we possibly can. But again, nobody's a better judge of how to spend your hard-earned dollar than you are. So visit our Daytona Beach showroom. Let's take it outside. We will throw it in the air and check out the undercarriage, and we'll go do a little drive video for you guys. Underneath our 67 Chevelle, disc brakes up front. Your springs look good. Control arms, all the front suspension components all look to be in pretty good shape. Chrome oil pan. So it doesn't appear to be leaking at this time. It looks good both sides. You can see up there, oil filter's nice and dry, side of the block, and up at the oil pan's nice and dry. Starter looks to be dry. That's, you know, the oil pan usually blows, if it's leaking, blows onto the starter. Huge headers on the driver and passenger side going back to the dual exhaust. We will show you throughout the video presentation here. The frame rails on the car look to be in good shape. Let's take a look at the tranny pan. Tranny pan looks to be in good shape. Nice and dry all the way around. Speedo cable's not leaking. Tail shaft seal looks to be good. It doesn't look to be leaking out of the tail shaft seal. Floor pans on the car look good. I don't see any patchwork or silicone work there. Look nice and solid throughout the entire vehicle. Flowmaster mufflers back there by the exhaust. Drive shaft going down the center of the exhaust. Mufflers, dual Flowmaster mufflers on either side of the drive shaft. Frame rails on the rear of the car look to be in good shape there. Driver and passenger. Gas tank looks to be newer. 10-bolt rear. Rear frame rails look in good shape, driver and passenger side. Rear quarters on this car look fantastic. Metal to metal. Metal on the inside. You see, look at that. See, that's metal to metal. That's the inner and the outer. So that's always a good indication. When you know you got a problem is when you see like a lip that thick. That means like there's Bondo in between the two pieces of metal, and that's not good. But that's not the case on this car. Tread life on the tires looks to be good. It's probably got about 3/4 left on the before it hits the wear bars. Exhaust just turned down coming out the rear there underneath the rear bumper. Good looking Chevelle, 1967. We're going to set this car down on the ground. We'll take it out in the Daytona sunshine and we'll show you how the car runs out. But before we do that, if you are a cash buyer, we accept cash if you are coming to visit us here in Daytona. We also accept certified bank check from your bank, and then of course bank wire transfer. If you're financing, we do have 3 different collector car lenders we work with that will do up to a 8-year loan on this vehicle. 10% minimum down payment, and then the remaining balance over that 5, 7, 8 year period, whatever you get approved for. If you decide that you want to buy this Chevelle and you want to drive it for a year or 2 or 3, and then you want to turn around and sell it before your loan is paid off, they aren't going to penalize you for doing so. There's no prepayment penalty. Or maybe you're hanging on to the car and you just are sick of making the payments, and you come across some cash on a tax return or from an investment and you just want to pay it off. Again, they aren't going to penalize you for doing so. Let's set this, once the car is funded, we put the car through a pre-delivery inspection process. This process is recorded. You get a copy of it on the keychain when the car arrives, along with this video presentation you're watching right now and all the still photos we took in the showroom. Once it has passed or went through inspection, we call for pickup if we are the ones shipping it. Generally, we can have a driver here within 24 to 48 hours, and if you're a little more remote, maybe those rural areas, it might take us 3, 4, 5 days to get a driver here. And then shipment time is based on, obviously, depending on where you're at in the United States, how many other vehicles are on board, so on and so forth. But the driver will keep in touch with you and let you know that. And of course, if you are coming to Daytona to pick it up, either drive it home or you're going to take it on an enclosed or an open carrier of your own, we will call and let you know when it's ready. Now we're going to set this 67 Chevelle on the ground, take it out in the Florida sunshine and see how the car runs out. Inside our 67 Chevelle, we have no horn, and we are aware of this, so we are taking care of that. That will be fixed. Wipers. Turn signals. Driver. Passenger. Fuel gauge does function. Battery gauge, 35,095 is what the odometer reads. The title reads exempt. We'll keep an eye on our temp gauge because we just started the car. Oil pressure, radio. Radio does not work. The clock is ticking though. That's funny. Okay, so the dash pad's in great shape. We mentioned to you earlier that the headliner's in good shape. Looks like a newer headliner to me. Center console's in good condition. Front seats, back seats, they're all in good shape. So car does have a little bit of a cam to it, a little bit of a loop. So, cool, let's take it out and drive it, see how it runs out. Inside our 67 Chevelle, our speedometer is functioning. It is accurate, and it's not bouncing up and down, waving back and forth at you. Let go of the wheel, the car tracks nice and perfectly straight. Nice response in the wheel as well. Nice tight steering. The car does have good acceleration out of the big block. Our temp gauge is coming up, you see. We're still less than half, which is great because we're about 81 degrees here in Daytona today. And the car's not running warm, or hot, I should say. No vibrations in the drivetrain at all, in the steering wheel, and the tires. Coming up to a stoplight here, we'll brake a little bit. No vibration whatsoever in those front rotors, no pulsation whatsoever. Tranny shifts perfect. Glove box door dropped open. Got about 65. Nice car, real nice paint, nice strong pull out of the motor. The motor's set up nicely. You hit the throttle and man, I didn't mash it to the floor because I know I would have lost the rear end. The car has real nice pickup. Steering's nice, braking's perfect. Very nice car. 66 and 67 Chevelles do not last long in our showroom at all, whether it's a 136 code or a 138 code. They go. And one as nice as this will go quickly. 386-944-9219 is our contact phone number here in Daytona Beach. Hanksters.com is our website. We will put all the photos that we took of this car up on our website today, along with this video presentation you're watching right now. At full retail price, this car does include shipping in the lower 48 United States. It also includes a 12-month, 12,000-mile powertrain warranty on the engine, transmission, and rear end, internal components. So it's not going to cover like an oil pan gasket leak or a valve cover gasket leak or starters or alternators or batteries or things like that. It's just going to cover major mechanical breakdowns of the drivetrain. Is the price of the car negotiable? It most certainly is. However, if we negotiate the price of the car, the warranty comes off. The warranty is good at full retail price only. Also, the shipping. We can arrange it for you, but you will pay the driver on delivery at a negotiated price point. At full price, we arrange the shipping, we set it all up for you, we keep track of the delivery, we pay the driver at a negotiated cost. We'll just put you in contact with the shipping company and you can make all those arrangements yourself. If you are a collector, you have a carrier in the past you've used that you're comfortable with, maybe you had a good experience with, that's fine. We don't make any money off the shipping. You're more than welcome to provide your own shipper. Also, if you maybe have your own enclosed trailer or open trailer, and you want to come to Daytona Beach and drive this car home on your trailer, you can do that as well. And of course, if you're local to us here in Central Florida, you can certainly come drive it home. Orlando, Jacksonville, St. Augustine, surrounding areas. We would love to earn your business, add you to our growing customer base, not only throughout the United States, but throughout the entire world. One last time, Hanksters Hot Rods is located in sunny Daytona Beach, Florida. This is a beautiful 1967 136 code Chevelle. Please hop on our website and check it out today before it's gone. Hanksters.com, Hanksters Hot Rods, Daytona Beach, Florida. Check us out.